Hi, and welcome to PG6N's channel. This is going to be a video about the Glock 42 and kind of my feelings on it. I've been thinking about making this video for a while now. Just finally getting around to it. For those of you who don't know, it is official. The Glock 42 is a single stack 380. And I hear people everywhere saying, this doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? Haven't they heard of, guns like this? Single stack 9s? Glock has heard. Okay? I'm going to explain to you now why it makes perfect sense. First off, there's a lot of people who buy 380s. Older people, women, all sorts of people really, that aren't us. You and me who would want the 9mm instead. Glock was going after them with this gun, first off. And second off, they aren't done yet. I'm going to tell you that right now. Look at what SIG did with this. This is a 938. How many years before they made this did they make their 380? Oh, it was several. Okay. Why did they do that? Well, because if there's a 9 of equal size on the market from the same company, the 380 sales are going to tank. That's what's happened with the 238. They are, less than half of what they were before the 938 came out. Does Glock know this? Yes, they do. And Glock is playing it smart. They're releasing the worst selling gun first because they know there's a certain percentage of us that will go out and buy this gun regardless of what caliber it's in if there's not a 9mm version. If they released a Glock 42 and the Glock 43 in 9mm at the same time, the Glock 42 would not sell at all. Okay? It would have that little 380 market that they're trying to corner. But serious gun guys would not pay any attention to it. And we represent a pretty good share of the market too. And by not releasing the 9 yet, they are kind of screwing some of us over because we'll buy 2 guns from them instead of 1. That's why the day that I saw it in Guns and Ammo that it was for sure a 380, I went out and bought this. Okay. That is a SIG 938 SAS. I was waiting to buy the Glock 42 as my new backup gun. If it's not in 9mm and it's fucking huge, then who cares? What I mean by huge is it's bigger than this gun. I know it is. I've looked at the pictures compared to other guns. She's a pretty hefty little 380, which I actually like. Okay, I don't like little tiny pocket rocket 380s. The smallest one I like is the SIG because it's still shootable. The Kel-Tec P3AT and the Ruger LCP are garbage and they're unshootable. Don't buy them. I haven't had a chance to shoot this gun yet, but from what I know about its little brother, I'm going to love it. I already love this thing with the +1 extension. It's just awesome. As soon as I shoot it, I'm going to do another video about it. But yeah, if you want Glock to get the message, don't buy the 42. Kind of put your foot down on it. Write Glock a letter saying, why in the hell did you do this? Because we all know that a 380 is not what everybody was wanting. In fact, I think Glock took a poll on their Facebook page asking, what the next Glock model should be. Single stack 9 was number 1. I think single stack 40 was number 2 or something like that. With like a double stack long slide 45 being number 3, which is the other gun I think they're releasing. Anyway, I hope you guys are going to enjoy the SHOT Show videos from all the people. I know I am going to. I am not going to SHOT Show. Waste of time and money. Just in my opinion, those types of shows are best seen from YouTube. in reality. You get to see everything you want and you never have to leave your damn house. Okay? Gun shows are bad enough. Trade shows are horrible. Also, hope you enjoyed the multi-generational Glock thing I got going on here. It's Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4. For those of you wondering, yes, that is that cheap-ass ProTac light. And yes, it is on a gun, on a gun right next to a gun that has a Surefire. I know it's a little strange, but that's the way I roll these days, apparently. I bought that just to see if it was junk, basically, and have an extra light. It is not a Surefire, but it's pretty good. You know, it's not junk. It's Chinese-made, reasonable quality stuff. Anyway, please thumbs up the video and subscribe and all that junk. I'll see you guys later.